17 secrets that you didn't know about Satoru Gojo. He may have stolen the show of Jujutsu Kaisen, but exactly how much do you know about him? It is easy to forget the normal human side of Gojo within the world of sorcery, curses, and next level battles. Our fan favorite may be the most powerful character in the series, but he is also a diehard fan of the Digimon series during his high school years. No matter how hectic things can get, this balance makes the reality a lovable one. To those who are aware, this is actually an Easter egg, as both the Japanese and English VAs of Gojo have voiced Digimon characters. Did you know that Kaiji Tang even mentioned Gojo liking Digimon on Twitter? Gojo was born on the 7th of December 1989. This means his star sign is Sagittarius. In Greek mythology, this is the centaur Chiron who mentored Achilles and was a hero of the Trojan War. Sagittarius borns tends to be optimistic, loves freedom, hilarious, fair-minded, honest, and intellectual. They are also very spontaneous and fun, gathering many friends and are great conversationalists, very much like Gojo indeed. Gojo is a very desirable man at the age of 28. He is 190 centimeters tall, that's 6'3" by the way, and possesses white platinum blonde hair accompanied by light blue eyes. His tall and lean build attracts many onlookers. But what of his black blindfold? If you ever thought Gojo's eyes are bandaged because he's blind, you're very wrong. Many characters of JJK mask their cursed spirit characteristics in clever ways. In Gojo's case, he is primarily seen with bandages or a handkerchief around his eyes, but he isn't hiding any cursed spirit abnormality or injury with these. They are simply a means of amplifying his power. This man is so in tune with his cursed energy abilities that the removal of sight lets him immerse deeper in the sorcerer mindset. The blindfold also limits the use of his OP powers. Gojo sees no need in hiding his cursed energy scar, but he attempts to diminish the intensity of his power. His 6 Eyes ability lets him see cursed energy in amazing detail, but it will also exhaust him. By diminishing the intensity, he can save up energy from using his ability, all while still feeling everything around him. Have you ever wondered what drives such a powerful sorcerer every day? We see how Gojo plays a huge part in Yuji's journey, facilitated by everything he's seen and accumulated over the years. This is because he places so much priority and emphasis on the next generation of sorcerers. To this end, he would willfully remove himself from conflict and intentionally not get involved to allow the next generation to properly cultivate their abilities. He is also shown to care about them far more than himself. Following Yuta's victory against Geto, he learns that he is a descendant of Michizane Sugawara, one of the greatest sorcerers to ever exist. This also makes Yuta a distant relative of the Gojo clan, of Gojo Satoru no less. We can already see the family resemblance in being OP. Michizane Sugawara is one of Japan's big 3 vengeful spirits. He is a distant relative of both Gojo and Yuta Okotsu, forming the link between them. This being is a big shot in the Jujutsu world and his current status is unknown. No matter how badass and powerful Gojo is, he has very human sides to him that express his inner gentleness. This is evident in how we often see him snacking on sweet treats like a toddler, cherishing every bite. Did you know that he only started eating sweets as a means of stimulating his brain? Well, it worked for him, but now he's stuck with a sweet tooth that he cannot ignore. Did you know that Principal Yaga was actually Gojo's teacher back when he was a student? He became the principal of Tokyo Jujutsu High after 2006 and is a grade 1 Jujutsu sorcerer. Additionally, he is a Curse Corpse user, as well as Panda's creator and surrogate father. Daddy issues? Maybe, maybe not. Satoru is a fairly common Japanese name. It is a masculine given name derived from the verb to know or understand. When written using different kanji characters, it can also mean to be spiritually awakened or attain higher perception. Other meanings include enlightenment, wisdom, and philosophy, seeing a piece of Gojo in each word, aren't we? Gege Akutami is the mastermind behind Jujutsu Kaisen, but his or her real name and gender are still unknown to us. According to them, Gojo's theme music is Madami no Asuni by Asian Kung Fu Generation and Shame on Me by Avicii. Most notable anime characters have their own themes and this comes as no surprise. Despite being a man in his late 20s, Gojo's least favorite food is alcohol. It is widely believed that this is due to alcohol giving vision issues. This would be terrible in Gojo's case because his eyes are the focal point of his power. As such, he would much rather drink full sugar drinks. Other than eating sweets, Gojo really doesn't have any hobbies, at least not any we we know so far. This is fueled by the fact that he can do almost anything with ease. Mr. Perfect much? As of now, the Gojo family is just the one-man presence of Satoru Gojo himself. The family's primary inherited technique is the Limitless alongside the 6 eyes. And due to Satoru's unmatched prowess, the family sits atop the Jujutsu hierarchy to maintain the power balance. This also lets Satoru act selfishly and imposes political power to save sorcerers against the ambitions of more conservative sorcerer families. Geto Suguru was Gojo's one and only best friend, who eventually became a murderous curse user. Despite his best attempts, Gojo eventually realized and accepted the loss of Geto, the one person he saw as an equal. The trauma of losing his best friend was what led to his ultimate downfall in Shibuya. We notice Gojo Satoru's nonchalant demeanor from the onset, while the people closest to him know the full capabilities of his power. His greatest strength to date is his carefree attitude. He effectively uses it to agitate the higher-ups and irritate foes into making mistakes. At the end of the day, this makes his style flightly and irresponsible, but most importantly, unpredictable. And that concludes this list of awesome secrets about Satoru Gojo. How many of these did you already know and how many took you by surprise? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching!